Hello, my name is Ramsey. I think you can obviously tell by the very subtle communism, by the very subtle communist references, the very subtle. I don't know if you picked up on them. Yeah. Yeah. So today I'm going to show you how to make a communist country, how to start and how to make a communist revolution in 10 easy steps. And only 10 steps or 5 are. I literally don't know how many steps because it's that easy. I'm going to make a communist country. I'm going to start a communist. I'm going to show you how to make a communist country. Just a few steps. The first step is, do you see this map? Yeah, very good map. Let's zoom in on the green country. Okay, so I zoomed in on the green country. Don't think that there's much going on in this country. It's just a country surrounded by some mountains next to some rivers. But I actually lied to you. This country right here, which I'm just going to call this country called Mordecai. I literally don't know. I'm literally just coming up with these names. This country of Mordecai. Yeah, Mordecai. This country of Mordecai annexed all this land from the kingdom of Starskabadia. No, from the Republic of Skrupstia. Wait, no, it's actually the Republic, the Kingdom of Korinzaskan. Korinzaskan. The Kingdom of Korinzaskan lost this territory to Red Nation. Multi-Okera. Yeah, Multi-Okera. Karangastan lost the land to Multi-Okera. Oh, and this is a lot worse. They not only lost land to Multi-Okera, they also lost land to Mordado Lagoya and Rivaria dia Bindi. Yeah, Rivaria dia Bindi. Okay, so they lost land to the neighbors, and the government is not very stable. And ever since losing a lot of land in a short period of time due to weak government, bad army, and other things, the country is now has a lot of political instability. And that's the first step. Make sure that there's political instability. As long as the country is basically falling apart, then that will be the best time for your communism. Second of all, find people who are heavily affected by what the war has done for what the government has done that has affected them. Over here, there's a lot of rural people with farms and other stuff, and when they lost the land, they lost a lot of their stuff. There were people over here who lost a lot of their stuff. So now with these people in areas, and I think that we will mostly be focusing on this part because it's kind of far away from the capital. But any part will work. We go into the villages, start waving a red flag of communism, and we start telling them about the benefits of communism. Step 1, political instability. Step 2, making the people think that communism is the best way. And now with people finding out about how good communism is, they start becoming communist. First is a random town right there. First is random towns, then is places. First it looks like this, then this, then it looks like this. And now when you have a lot of supporters of your nation, we come to step 3, revolution. With a lot of the country now under the control of communists, now firmly believing in communism, we now make the rest of the country believe in it too. And we might have to, move on to the capital. And with the federal government in the capital, we try to tell them about how good communism is. And if they start doing things like shooting us or stuff, we just do this. Just send in some armies and send in some loyal supporters. And now that the capital is besieged, and you just, the families for some reason are now under ransom, and they only have one option to just give you some money and to just leave the country to like a tropical island or something. I don't know. That just have to leave the country and the government and leave up to you. And now effectively like that, we have started a communist republic in just a few easy steps. Like just surprise, first of all, political instability. First you need political instability, then you need supporters. They have to go out and get some supporters. People who don't like you just magically disappear. I don't know how. The people who disagree with you, well, you just go to the government. And just send a say that you want to do some kind of stuff, and if they don't agree with that, then you might have to use guns, because only if they saw you first. Totally because they saw you first. So it's totally because they saw you first. Get the government to leave, and yep, you just now have to consolidate power over the rest of the country. Yep, just have to, even though you now own the entirety of the country, there will still be a lot of hateful people who will not like what you're doing in this commune by making their lives better. Don't know why, but they will hate you. So after you do all that with some other people who hate you just magically disappearing too, I literally don't know how they're disappearing, but they are. Now with them magically disappearing too, you start you start advertising how good communism is to the other people of the world. First, you go into the purple place, into this purple land where your land has been lost, and you start advertising communism. And now with you talking about how good communism is, there starts to be groups of communist insurrections. The communists now here will now start talking about communism in this mountain valley. And now, with the perks of these people supporting you, they will band to what? They will all band together. Now, with all these people supporting each other, they will all band together in support of the Communist Republic and support of your communist free state. And rinse and repeat, showing the people of these occupied of your ex-lands how good communism is, and they will declaring independence for their own countries, declaring independence from the overlords, rulers from far off capitals, trying to control them. And now, with their countries being controlled, by the communist leaders, with the faith of the people together. Now, with these lovely people now supporting you under your firm communist control, they will start uniting under each other. They will work together in the helps of communism, helping each other for peace and unity. With one free nation under your control and another one, the last one, will finally come into your control. Now, all lands lost to the foreign invaders will come back to yours in a glorious communist republic, in a new, glorious communist republic of Kerenskia. The Communist Republic of Kerenskia will become the strongest nation ever. The Communist Republic of Kerenskia will take down the foreign invaders and take over their lands. Take over their lands, take over their rivers, take over their crops, take over everything of theirs. And it will be grand, glorious, and they will rule the world. Goodbye. I hope they enjoyed the video where we showed you how to become what I showed you. No, it's a we. In communism, there is no I. In communism, there's only we. In communism, there is no he or she, they or them. It's all under comrade. There's no pronouns, only comrade. Oh. In communism, there's only one pronoun, and that pronoun is. And in communism, the only pronoun is comrade. We're all comrades. Comrade. This is how you create a strong communistic republic / revolution in just a few easy steps. I hope this has inspired you to start your own communistic revolutions. Create one today, forever. Goodbye, comrades. Remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel. It's ours, and it will be united forever in peace and unity. Goodbye.